What up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Fitness Tech Reviews, we're going to be going over the Galaxy Buds Pro. So this is Samsung's newish version of their wireless headphones with active noise cancellation, kind of going back to their old school Buds Plus. But let's go over the quality. Let's go over see if it's really best for your workout. But let's go ahead, get right into it. Alright, as far as what comes in the box, when you open this guy up, of course you're going to have your actual buds themselves in this relatively flimsy piece of plastic, and of course your two buds are right in there. You're going to also have this little box. Within this box you're going to have your USB-C cable, and right in there there's going to be also this other little box. Within this little box, it's going to have all its extra buds, so of course you'll be able to use it for other earpieces as well. But that's pretty much what you get in the case, and as far as the case is concerned, this little LED up front will actually tell you how much battery is on the actual case, and when you open it up, there's another LED in the center. That's going to indicate what the actual battery of the buds themselves are without looking at your phone. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and go over the specs and the design of it. So it does come in at $199. This guy that comes in three different colors, comes in Phantom Black, Phantom Silver, and Phantom Violet, Phantom Everything, sure. It does have a wireless charging case, also USB-C as well. So if your phone, like Samsung, has wireless power share, you can actually power your headphones through that. Talking about that, going right into battery life. You can get 5 hours of battery life or 18 total with the case if you have active noise cancellation on. With it off, you actually get 8 hours of playback with 28 total with your case, but we'll get into active noise cancellation a little bit later in the video. It does have two different speakers in each headphone, an 11mm woofer and a 6.5mm tweeter, so it's going to help you hit those highs and lowers and give you a better sound stage. These are IPX7 water resistant, so if you are a little bit prone to getting them wet, they are great for sweat resistance. Even going on a run in the rain, they will work out great, so that's good for that. They do of course come with Bluetooth 5.0, so the best in that variant. And on the buds themselves, they do come with three different earpieces to help you fit your ear canal. We'll get into fit in a little while. And they also come with three different microphones on it and also a windscreen. Talking about that, let's go ahead and get right into a microphone quality test. All right, so this is a little audio quality test out here in the beautiful day in Jersey. A little bit windy. Shouldn't really be able to hear that wind noise through these because of the little windscreen. But this is something you should be able to hear over a call on your phone. Of course, that will vary due to your cellular strength signal, but it should come through relatively clearly. They definitely up their game with their microphone. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the Galaxy wearable app. This is going to give you all your options with your actual Galaxy Buds Pro. You can see I have all my other Samsung stuff. So going into the actual app itself, you see at the top active noise cancellation. So you can have it off, which is of course going to give you battery life. You can have active noise canceling and ambient sound. So while you're over on active noise cancellation, you actually have to put the earbuds in to put that in. It'll give you a couple different options, high and low. So when you have them in, you can hit your active noise high and low. Talking about the active noise cancellation, it's really not that great. Some places where you'll actually see it if you have a unit like an HVAC system, or if you're on a plane, car, or on a bus and you need that droning noise to go away. It works relatively well with music. With podcasts, not so much. But with talking and stuff like that, you're not really going to see anything. Now going from that, going to ambient sound. So when you turn that on, you have a couple of different options. You're going from low to medium to high to extra high. When it's on extra high, it's like my voice is just in my ears. It's actually relatively well if you are looking to hear better. So for those of you who are a little bit more hearing impaired, this is great, but I never really see myself using this unless maybe I might be in a city and might need to hear some things that might get hit by a car or something, but literally I don't see any other option for that. Going into the next thing, you hit voice detect. When you turn that on and you actually see it comes right on, it goes to ambient sound volume. So it'll turn down the volume of your music or anything like that. You can actually change it for if your voice isn't detected for 10 seconds, you can change that to 5 or 3. I am not the biggest fan of this particular portion. So when you hear somebody that's talking to you, I'd rather just hit it once to hit pause to talk to somebody instead of missing the content that I'm listening to. Also, it's a little bit weird because you have to continue talking. If it's every 10 seconds and somebody's talking for a little while and you're not responding, it's just going to turn your music back on. So not that great as well. And of course, if you have a little four-legged friend at home and you like to talk to that four-legged friend, it'll also turn on. So I've literally never used it. Next thing we got is block touches. So if you want to work on your block touches, I usually do this when I'm going to bed, talking about that. I'll talk about the fit in the ear right after this. But it is relatively sensitive to that, which is great for if you're running or stuff like that. You tap once to pause, tap twice to skip, tap 3 times to go back, and you can hold to go to different things. So your touch and hold can switch. You can either go to noise controls, touch Bixby on, if you're a fan of Bixby, volume up or volume down can work as well on the left or right. And then also you can launch Spotify without your phone through a hold as well. So a lot of options if you need that. One of my biggest things I love about the Samsung stuff is the equalizer. I use Clear when I am listening to certain podcasts, which is going to make voices come out a little bit better. I usually use dynamic with music just because I'm not a big fan of big bass. But if you do like that, it does have a bass boost, and it'll give it a little bass boost. So you do have options as far as the equalizer is concerned. And read notifications aloud. If you need to hear something while you're working out and stuff like that, you can turn this on. I don't, because I do have my Samsung watch that gives me notifications right on the watch. Then we also have the advanced. So not really too much the Bixby voice wake up. If you are a bigger fan of Bixby, there has been a recent update to the buds themselves that is a little bit better with the wake up for Bixby. So that's great. Apparently it wasn't working too well before, but now it's working perfectly fine now. Also, the seamless earbud connection. If you have multiple Samsung devices, so if you have like a tablet from Samsung and you have it connected to both and you're listening to something on your tablet, but then a call comes through your phone, it'll actually seamless move right over to your phone. And then hearing enhancements, this is a little bit new. If you need to balance that sound with your left or your right, that is new, and you could use that if you need it. And actually, while you're doing that, you can actually hear changing the sound. So if you had those in your ear, you'd be able to actually hear the difference to know what that's all about. And of course, going up and down. Going into labs, it does have a gaming mode that brings down on latency. I never saw any latency issues when I'm listening to videos and stuff like that. So if you were using an Android device, it's great. But if you are using an iOS device, sorry Apple users, you do not get this. There's also Find My Earbud. It's a little bit different this year. So not only will it tweet if it's a little bit close to you and you need to find it. So if one of these are away from its case, it'll actually be able to tweet away and you'll be able to hear it if it's like in a sofa or something like that. But also there's Smart Things Find this year. So it'll actually use the GPS of its last known location. So if you are a little bit prone to losing earbuds, which are relatively easy to lose, this is a great thing to have. And when you go into general, that's really nothing, reset it, nothing like that, and software updates, and of course going through tips and about your earbuds. But that's pretty much the app. Another thing to get into before we get into the fit, it does have 360 audio detection, so this is a newer thing through Samsung. Apparently it only works on the S21 devices. I have a Note 10, so it does not work on that device, and there isn't much content. So apparently if you have it on and say the noise was supposed to be over here and you turned your head, the actual noise itself would change in your ear. I feel like that's great if you're using like VR or something like that, but there isn't much content, but it is something that will be pushed through Dolby. So if you are looking for something like that, it will be updated in the future for other Android devices. Let's get into the fit. So when you put this guy in, you do have to kind of cram it into the ear a little bit, which isn't the best. It doesn't have a wingtip like the Galaxy Buds Plus, so you do have to find it. Also, it does come with those 3 different extra tips. I didn't find any of them were perfect. I know a lot of other people have actually changed that. You can actually change the tip with other things. It is a little bit oval of shaped at the bottom, so it's going to be a little bit tougher to find other things for it. But as long as you find the right fit, it works fairly well. And if you are working out, say doing jumping jacks or doing handstand push-ups, I've never really found too much of a problem of them falling out, but they aren't the most secure fit. I actually do enjoy the Galaxy Buds Plus a little bit better with that wingtip, so it gives you that little extra secure fit. Also talking about the fit, if you want to go to sleep with these guys, I found them to be very uncomfortable while sleeping. I still use my Galaxy Buds Live for sleeping because they're a little bit more comfortable in the ears. So if you like to listen to some content before you go to sleep, these really are not going to be for you. Alright, now what are my recommendations? So, if you are a Samsung fanboy, I am, and you do not have the Galaxy Buds Plus and you are looking for one of these, it does have better audio quality. There's no doubt about it. It has a better range, it has more separation of instruments, and it has great clarity if you listen to podcasts as well. So these have all of that built in with IPX7, water resistant, so if you are a little bit prone to getting them wet, this works as well. Another person who I would definitely recommend this to, if you lose them a lot. With that Find My earbuds, there really isn't anything else on the market that's really going to give you that peace of mind that the Samsungs do, so definitely would recommend that. For those of you who I do not recommend this to, if you're looking for active noise cancellation, this really isn't going to be it. Sony has better earbuds that have better active noise cancellation, so I would definitely push you more towards that. Also, if you were looking for the most amazing sound, $199, it's got great sound. But if you were looking for the most amazing sound, Sennheiser has a better pair that will work better for you if you're looking for that audiophile type sound. Also, if you're looking for an earbud with Google or Siri or Alexa support, sorry, we got Bigsby on this, so you won't be able to get any of those. As far as a workout recommendation is concerned, they are great. Even if you're at a workout, doing a lot of high intensity, they're gonna be sticking in your ears. And if you're going on runs, the sweat is not gonna have any problems with it whatsoever. There are other options with maybe not the best sound. They are gonna be less expensive, like the Galaxy Buds Plus. I keep coming back to that, so I would recommend the Galaxy Buds Plus unless you're really looking for better audio quality at $199, then I would recommend that. But if you're really looking for the best, the Sennheisers would really go the best way for that. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you did. I'm going to be doing a video of a versus with all the Samsung Buds to let you know which one's best for you later in the week. And of course I have other tech reviews going throughout. If you would like to support the channel, all the links to these products will be down below. If you click that link and purchase it, I will get a very small bonus, but of course that's going to help me build my channel. On that, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one.